Want to do a quick unboxing of the DUMBORC RC. Let's see here. Get the right window open. Alright, the DUMBORC channel radio. It's got the gyro inside of it and everything to help with stability with steering and whatnot. I got this because you can actually turn the gyro off on these, as you can also do with others. But I got this primarily. I've seen a lot of videos with people using them. They are literally dirt cheap. They're about comparable with a Spectrum 2 or 3 channel setup. They're about 30 bucks, 40 bucks. But this is a 6 channel. From what I understand, the speeds on this and the range on these are really good. I won't need them for my application. This is going to go into my Percy's crawler chassis that has a 2-speed gearbox, and also is going to have the Mamba X combo in it with the switching with the aux channel. So I didn't need a whole lot. I didn't need any programming or anything for 4-wheel steer or anything like that. I just wanted something that was good, cheap, and would fit the bill. So this is my first time opening it, first time seeing one in person. I've seen them on YouTube and things like that, but never seen one myself. So here we go. They do have, I will point this out, they do have several different, a 5 and a 6 channel, and then they have the 6 channel, the X6P and the X6A. Not really sure what that is, but they have different colors as well, as you can see right here. This just happens to be a silver and gray, because it's one of the top ones here. It's actually this one right here. So yeah, they got a couple different ones, and they got different colors. You see the colors there. Yeah. So, anyways, so let's take us out. We got it appears to be it's the X6, which is what my controller is. A little diagram, little booklet on how to get started, how to set it up. You need, I believe it's 3 or 4. You need 4 AA batteries for this. They do not come with it. You can set it up to run off the ESC different channels to run them in different directions, or off the receiver to run them in different directions. So even though it's not a digital, you could actually do some kind of digital programming sort of with it. But that's the manual. Take off styrofoam here. Alright, first up we have the receiver. The receiver looks pretty good. It's nice, compact, small. It has as it says on there, it's 3 to 10 volts DC is the power you can run through it. Sorry, I'm shaking, causing it to go blurry. But anyways, so decent sized receiver, and then we get to the radio. Alright, so here's the radio. First glance, first impression, I'm pretty pleased. With one hand, you see how close the wheel is to your finger. It's dropped down, as where others are a little bit shifted up. So it's dropped down a little bit. You can actually use this, which will be good for crawling and things like that. So I can actually record while I'm driving. You got a couple switches here, which is a thumb push button. Then you got channel 4, which is a dual stage or triple stage basically. You got a low, medium, high function on it. I'll have to see how that works with 4-wheel steering, because I am going to get one of these eventually for build that I'm doing. but I wanted to actually get it and try it out with this first. Take a look on the top. You have a couple adjustment knobs for your trim on channel 5 and 6 are right here. And then if you open up your throttle and steering reverse, your throttle and steering trim, and your throttle and steering rate knobs adjustments. Also, what's really neat about this controller is on the back side you have a simulator Ppm interface, which is that round hole right here, to where you can actually, the simulator, so if you're doing a car simulator game or something, you can actually use this to use with that. Also, you have a USB connection port here, which is for power, but you can only use up to 5 volts. You don't want to use anything more. In the bottom, you have it. You have a spot here for 4 AA batteries, but you can also get, I don't see it on here, but you can also, if you look down in there, it's not focusing. Anyways, right down in there, come on. There you go. Right there you have a power plug, so you can actually get a rechargeable battery pack, and that's what this here is for, is to charge said battery pack. I don't see that on the instructions, but I know I've seen a video on it or about it. But it also says right here, the battery socket equipped with anti-reverse insertion function, so the wrong polarity will not burn up the transmitter. So what this is, or it takes a 2S LiPo battery with the correct polarity, and that's pretty much it. So trying to see what the active, so the range on this is, I don't know if you can see this, under the features, the range is 4, which you times that by 3 and that's what you get. So you got 1,200 feet to 1,500 feet, which I guess is pretty good, especially with faster cars and boats and things like that. It'd come in handy, but again, that's not why I bought it. I bought it, one, because I needed a radio, and I'm kind of tired of dealing with Spectrum because they're way overpriced for what they are. On them, and I like this one because you can actually turn it off. There's a little button on the bottom of the receiver you press in and hold, and it'll actually, it's a reset, or not a reset, but it changes the function, so you can go from having the gyro active to having it not active, and it eliminates any issues between the radio and the receiver. Like on my Spectrum, I have the receiver, you can turn it off on the radio, but the receiver still stays active for whatever reason, and the auto vehicle control, or AVC, still stays active when you don't want it to be. And I've tried to figure out how to turn it off, and I've had no luck. And I have 2 receivers that are like that, and it's annoying. So anyways, so I saw this, I've seen the reviews on it before. I wanted to give it a shot, and I wanted to share with you all kind of what I'm doing for what it's worth. I don't expect to influence anybody's opinions or ideas about certain things, but I like to share what I got going on and take recommendations on things you guys might like to see on the channel and have me review. I've got several other things to review. I've got some Hobby Wing stuff to review. Got some Castle Mamba X stuff to review. I've done a couple other reviews on some Duratrax tires, and all this stuff is my review. I'm not paid for it or anything. This is something that I'm doing to kind of help document what I'm doing in the hobby, and for the business purposes of things. Obviously, JERRC is part of my business, and I do sell things there, but for and with the hobby on my end, and I enjoy sharing it with you guys. So if anybody is interested in seeing the other videos I have coming out in the near future, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and you'll be notified of any new videos that I have coming out. Check out what I have on the page already, and enjoy what you see. If you have any suggestions or recommendations, things you might want to see on here as far as the RC trucks, things like that. I don't do planes or helicopters or anything anymore, at least not right now. I did in the past, but I gave it up. It's much easier and more fun to mess with cars. But just because I have the space to do it now. But anyways, so yeah, just let me know what you think and what you might want to see, and we'll go from there. And as always, go out, enjoy the hobby, have fun with it, do as much as you can with it. I hope everybody stays safe. Enjoy the rest of your video.